We had this kid in school who would take the little milk cartons you can get at lunch, bring them to the restroom, in them, and then keep them in his locker. People eventually figured out what was happening, and the kid got kicked out of school. We still don't know why he did it.
Dude, that's like usually when kids do like poop stuff, they're usually being like severely abused at like home, and they're like, you're expelled, like, just abandoned, no help, just like go back to home forever. Go get my Porky Pig. I hope you get molested. That's the school to that poor boy. Dude, holy shit. That's so funny. The consequences, you're done. You're done, little 8-year-old. Holy shit. That's savage. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with the poop kid. That's so up. Oh, man. That's brutal, dude.
Dude, these stands, bro.
I can't stand you.
I just can't get them right. I had to feel like I had to be like hunched up.
Like a little gremlin.
Welcome to the Alpha Male Podcast.
Hunched all the way over.
Today we're going to be talking about incel behavior.
Looking like Gollum.
So, my precious.
The most incel looking.
So when I'm talking to this is what I use as a tactic to get any girl I want.
First of all, calling them really works.
They love to be degraded. All of them.
Especially the ones with daddy issues.
Mom!
Mom!
Isn't that right?
Turn off the laundry.
It's loud. There's feedback. Yeah, I want the protein pizza for lunch.
We should get started. All right, let's get started. What's up, you chunky aardvark caterpillars? Welcome to the Dickie Dines Show. I know I'm going crazy today.
I didn't know the procedure was effective.
Chunky aardvark caterpillars with yellow bellies.
I think caterpillars and aardvarks are naturally just chunky.
I think we could AI this image and
The aardvark caterpillar.
so what that would look like? Yeah, that's our audience right now. All right. We went to Facebook and YouTube, and we asked the good people, the good fellow followers, Dickie Diners, the Dining Dickers. We asked you guys. So we.
You'll never know.
One of these days, I will nail this intro. Okay. So we all have.
Y'all ever been to school before? Y'all ever took a class and it stunk a little?
All right. There are weird kids that exist.
And we're going to bully them online right now.
Oh, man. Okay, Austin, when you were in school, did you have a weird kid?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had, it was, in hindsight, it was a little rude, but there was a whole section of like the lunch area that we called the Sea of Weirdos.
The Sea of Weirdos?
Yeah, it was like unspoken segregation. It was like they knew they belonged in the back, and just the whole time I was there, it was just like an unspoken rule. New kids would show up and be like, yeah, this is where I go. I go to the weird corner where people have collars on.
The Sea of Weirdos.
Yep.
Okay, so you had a whole group of weird kids.
Oh, yeah. We had a whole sea.
Okay. All right, so I asked the good people, what was the weird kid in your school? Because every school has a weird kid, all right?
Oh, yeah.
And we got some good answers, so we're going to go through these today.
I'm so excited for this.
And see what we got. Okay, first off, we have The Real Sandwich 96 says, there was a kid named Taylor who was convinced he could use magic. One day he made a water spell, which was just a Ziploc bag full of water. He had a whole collection of them in his bag, and he started throwing it at people throughout the day. Security was called to take him away, and he got his final spell to throw at the security guard. His plan backfired when the Ziploc bag popped in his pocket. I remember seeing the security guard trying not to laugh when that happened. Anyway, he got taken away, and somehow he only managed to get suspended for a few days. Me and my buddy asked him about it when we saw him a few days later, to which he said, I will never practice the arcane arts ever again. I have a whole collection of stories about the Taylor guy. He was an anomaly, but he made high school an experience I'll never forget. So yeah.
Hey, I mean, every good wizard knows you can't conjure spells out of nothing. So
Yeah.
you got to have the water bag.
I was gonna say at least he kind of had some effort. You know, he had the bags of water. I thought those...
Dude, bold move, putting a bunch of Ziploc bags of water in your backpack. Also,
Yeah.
bold move
For real. Dude, I remember being like really young, like maybe 6 or 7, and you know Street Fighter, right? With like wait, what were you doing?
You said 6 or 7, so I had to,
Oh
for the
my
kids.
God.
You know?
I was like 6 or 8, definitely not 7. And I remember playing Street Fighter, and you know the Hadouken thing, like Hadouken. I'm like, oh, what if you could actually do that? Like, try to conjure like
I feel that hard.
magic to be like, you know.
You gotta check.
But
You gotta
you know,
check.
you gotta check. Yeah, I was like 6, but
Yeah.
you know,
I tried going Super Saiyan at like 10 years old. It's like out in the backyard, like, all right,
I got this.
I think I can do it. It's like, no.
What is up, you stinky little goinguses? If you like the Dicky Dine Show and you want to see more content before anyone else, talk to us directly or get your name at the end of our videos, consider supporting us over on Patreon. Even $1 a month makes a huge difference to us and helps us continue to invest time and money into the show to keep bringing you more consistent and improved content. If you can't support with even $1 a month, you can still join for free to stay up to date with everything Dicky Dines.
All right, Demon Darcy says, I thought I was weird because I was a little awkward. Then a kid in my class got caught watching Minecraft porn in class mid-lesson. I just have one question. What even is Minecraft? Like, are there characters in Minecraft?
Yeah, is it like newly animated, or is it just like block characters? Like, yes, like there's no penetration. It's just like the character
Yes.
crouching into the other character.
Yes.
Since I was a boy, I craved for Alex's mind. I mean, the you like just T-posing.
Just creepers. Breadmint 538 says,
Breadmint?
yeah. That's a great name. I remember a kid, kind of like your typical awkward anime kid, who was famous for pretty frequently going into these vicious sneezing fits in class. Not just a few, but like 20 or 30 violent, full body sneezes in a row, and it would last like 30 seconds. What was funny was that the teachers never acknowledged it, and they just kept teaching like nothing was happening, while a few of us in the back would count on our fingers to see if he would set a new record.
New PR.
After he would finish, the poor guy would just be hunched over exhausted, looking like he just beaten a boss fight on 1 HP, all while the teachers would just keep talking without even a bless you.
That's pretty funny. Do you think the teachers just like naturally raise their voices?
Yeah.
They're like, today we're talking about Sisyphus and how that could be related to. So if anyone has any questions about the lesson, if anyone has any questions, just completely ignoring it.
It's like that Family Guy skit where it's the trumpet
Getting louder,
getting
and
louder and louder and louder and louder. Yeah, that's funny. I had a kid in my high school who would do that, but with coughing fits. And he would go for no joke like 5 minutes and just like
That's a bummer.
hacking so hard. And like,
That would suck.
I remember like some of the teachers would get like mad at him and
Like
think he
he's
was
not fighting for his life.
Yeah, they like thought he was doing it for attention and would stand next to his desk and be like, "Stop it!" And he'd be like, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" It was like, "What the?"
Smack him in the face. Stop.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "I can't breathe." The teacher's just like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
That's very funny. I love that one. It's like a teacher just not picking up that like a kid's autistic, and they're just
Yeah.
like, "Shut the up! Shut up!" He's just doing autism. You're just like, "Yo, chill."
Oh, it's like that video. There's a video of a teacher where the teacher's like, "Shut the up! Shut up! Shut up!"
Is that
And
when
they're
she's losing
everyone's
it, laughing? Yeah,
at
it's like
her.
that kid
It's
who's like-
"Oh my god."
Cry laugh. There's no. That's what kids want. They want
Yeah.
nothing more than to see an adult break.
Yes.
That's like the number one goal when you're in junior high and
can't-
high school is to try to make an adult break.
You can't give it to him.
Dude, I remember, I think it was 6th grade. We watched like The Princess Bride for whatever reason for
Yeah.
class. And the teacher, like for some reason her husband was there. He like came in and was like assisting, and he got like super engrossed in the movie and was crying, and somebody was like, "Oh, he's crying!" And he's like, "That's immature, guys. That's immature." And we're like,
He's gay, he's gay, he's crying, he's gay. The wife's a front, he's gay.
throwing shit, celebrating.
We knew it.
I want erasers at him.
Yeah.
You're gay, you're gay. You have a feeling you're gay.
Stop, guys, stop.
This movie is really touching.
You're being immature.
Stop it. IPK Simp says, dated a guy in high school who was genuinely convinced he was a werewolf hybrid. Didn't know this until after we started dating. Sure. Always wore a dog collar, howled and hissed, even saw him groom himself like a cat would. Met his friends, and they were all under the same beliefs of being fairies, vampires, and werewolves, and even had this crazy lore. Safe to say the relationship did not last long at all. I also love that this person's profile picture is literally them as a vampire.
This weirdo.
Yeah. It's literally
it's weirdo werewolf over here.
yeah, it's literally a werewolf vampire profile picture right here. It's like, oh well, it didn't last.
They thought I was gonna betray my kin. Like, come on, I ain't no lichen.
The relationship didn't last because we got married.
I love that so much. Okay, kitten. Now that we are dating, I would like to introduce you to the pack.
Yeah, I know. He's like a jock, like football
Yeah,
guy.
super normal guy.
And then he gets a girlfriend. He's like, by the way,
Now that I trust you,
now that I have you, I want to show you
an
what
alpha
I
must protect his pack. So I would like to show you who I protect.
Yeah.
This
What?
is Scissor.
And this is Blaze.
This is Blade, Scissor, and Scissor Blade.
Right. And also, it's like, I didn't know. And
Yeah, and then immediately following that up, like he always wore a collar.
yeah, I was gonna say he always wore a dog collar, howled and hissed, and you didn't know till you were dating him.
Yes.
I don't know
I was
about
walking
that.
this dog for an hour before I realized it was a dog.
The mighty MCB says ours wore chainmail armor sometimes and would trot around clapping coconut halves together to make horse gallop sounds like Monty Python. His nickname was Toaster, and his yearbook photo in the armor went semi-viral at one point. That's kind of cool. He wore chainmail armor. Is that even allowed? Like,
you know that's just an exception for him. Of like,
yeah.
they're like, don't just let it go. It's not a big deal. Just no one else is gonna wear.
He's
chainmail.
gonna wear it's the best chainmail you've ever seen.
Why does he get to wear chainmail?
Dude, I just after you posted the last Sticky Dines video with the Trump Miss Piggy,
yeah.
I forgot about that part, and then I was watching it, and I was just dying again. It
was like the most talked
I'm
about part.
dying in real life, watching me die, watching you do Trump Miss Piggy. Like it's a revolving door of laughs. It's amazing.
It's so funny.
But yeah, the chainmail is kind of cool. B Krabs says every day at lunch, this kid would put on his gigantic headphones only to blast his video game soundtrack through his phone speaker. After his pregame ritual of staring at the corner, hyping himself up, he would nonchalantly walk by these girls' tables doing some weird dance I truly could not describe to you. Maybe some mating dance. And I guess he was known for peeing down the main school stairs.
What do I guess? Also, this little tidbit at the end, like that's the best part. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, P.S.
Also, he used to piss down the stairs. A baller move. That's the funniest place to pee. I've never thought about pissing downstairs. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Just like that's so inconvenient to deal with. Like the first kid who finds it is like, what the like? Oh, there's somebody dropped water. Next step, like what the fuck? Looks up. Oh, dude, there's piss all the way up these stairs. That's fucking good. That's so funny.
I also love to think that like he put on giant headphones and he would blast soundtrack music that would come through his phone speakers. You think he was like, man, these headphones really, I can barely hear my music. These headphones really suck. Like, why?
That's so funny. Yeah,
cranky. He's like, I can't hear shit.
He just had no idea the whole time.
He had no idea it was coming out of his phone.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love the mating ritual thing too. That's funny. Like you think some of the girls like saw it and were like, all right, breakfast
like
is over.
Strutting by, you know.
Just like, let's get up and move.
That guy 12012 says there was a kid at my high school who used to call the school Spooner instead of Shooter because he used to sharpen plastic spoons and try to stab people with them.
One day you'll all see.
He also used to hiss at people very loudly, usually at the absolute worst time, like right in the middle of class. Would even hiss at the teacher. He would also purr like a cat. Didn't even know humans could purr. He also used to play air raid sirens in the middle of class. By the way, just to be clear, he was not mentally disabled in any way, just really strange. There was also a different kid who dropped his pants and took a shit in the bathroom sink. The stalls were empty, too. We'll never understand why. Yeah,
I think it's presumptuous to say that there was no mental disability. I just think they hadn't caught it yet.
Yeah,
they hadn't sussed out what was going on yet. There's definitely not just he's just into shit. You know?
Yeah, the term wasn't invented yet for what he had.
Yeah, there's a big correlation of like the weirdo kids wanting to be animals. Seems to be a big correlation.
Yes, when I was looking through all the comments on Facebook and on YouTube, they were like 99%. Oh, this kid acted like an animal, or this kid would hiss, or he would howl or growl, or he would purr or make cat noises. Like a lot, like almost all of it was like animal shit.
It sounds like these kids would just have a better time if they just like understood what furries were earlier and were like, oh, I could shamefully be into this silently, and I don't need to loudly be a cat. I can quietly be a fox.
There's options.
Yeah, there's options.
There's
here.
options.
There's a way for you to do this and not get made fun of. I promise.
I wonder what that is. Do you think it's like when you're a kid, like you grow up in a house where there's a cat or a dog, or you have a farm with like a horse girl or something? Do you think like these kids imprint themselves like Jacob from Twilight onto? Do you think they get like this imprint of like animals? I'm around them all the time. I am like if they're not socially
just walk by a horse and be like.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but
maybe I don't know. I have a theory that might have something to do with like the media you consume when you're super young, of like when like your brain's developing. If you're like watching stuff that like has like
a lot of cats
getting introduced to Lola Bunny when you're going through puberty might make you a furry, because it's just true. Like the first time I got horny, that was to a bunny girl, like that might like make your brain go down a spiral.
Yeah,
and that's just what I imagine is that like they
sure.
saw a frog talk and we're like, oh, dude, I could be a fucking animal to talk.
Dude, I'm into frogs.
Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to be Lady and the Swan.
Ribbit my Gorgus.
Come on, baby, ribbit my Gorgus.
Willits says there was a kid who was really into military tanks. All his projects for every class ended up being World War II, or about World War II tanks. He also had well-known beef with our choir teacher who had cancer. And once asked a teacher what the punishment would be for hitting another teacher, like we didn't all know exactly who he was talking about. Also, it is the funniest thing to think that a kid has beef with a choir teacher who has cancer. That is the funniest shit I've read in a long time.
This kid sounds like a bully. He picked the weakest teacher. Like the music teacher that also is suffering from cancer. Like, I'm going to hit that bitch.
If I had a tank right now.
Completely misunderstood prison rules. It's like, as soon as you get to school, find the weakest teacher and hurt them. If I had a tank, man, that's so funny. If this was World War II, you would be done for.
This was 1941. All right. Clash Your Face says there was one kid in particular that always acted strange. He was very quiet, would watch anime, parentheses, not judging, on the school provided laptops instead of class. Well, one day he was caught beating his shit to My Little Pony porn in the back of the classroom, parentheses, judging. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty weird. There was a lot of that too. There was a lot of back of the classroom gooners.
Yeah, that's a bold one. That's crazy to me. I didn't have that in my school, but I have heard stories of that a lot. I'm like, in the classroom, there's like nobody's gonna notice.
Yeah, I'm in the back of the room,
jerking your shit in the back. That's so crazy.
That's pretty wild.
So bold.
You can't even be like, go to the restroom, please.
Just straight clopping in the back. Yeah, that's crazy.
He's got his coconuts going.
Do you mind?
Clop, clop, clop.
Do you mind if I bring the laptop to the bathroom?
I guess that's true. Yeah. You can't bring the laptop. thought then you don't
gotta
have.
do it there.
You
You
don't
can't
have
see the pony
material.
pussies in the stalls. You gotta. Oh, that's a euphemism. That's a double entendre.
Oh my God. Matt Petty says we had a kid that used to burn his leg hairs in the middle of class. Also, when we had the state tests in our gym, he would make the loudest moaning noises known to man. Just imagine like someone on the rope pole.
Like as soon as they announce it, they're like, today we're doing the state training.
He's not even doing anything.
Yeah, just excited.
He's just so ready to go. Oh my God, that's funny. All right, let's see. Funny Vid says there was a kid named Dakota that would go around the school humming trumpet noises to himself, which is just hilarious to think about. And he brought his trumpet to every class. Most band kids kept them in the lockers. What really cemented him as the weird kid was one day in the middle of English class during a test, out of pure silence, he yells that he fucks his trumpet.
I have to say it.
Yeah, that's a very just dead silent.
That's that fucking that meme.
I f my trumpet.
Yeah, that meme where it's like they don't even know that I'm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like they don't even know I f my trumpet. It's just like I have to say something. Eating me up inside.
Leaning against the wall meme.
Which
Yeah.
part do you think he f***s? So I imagine the whole of the trumpet on the
gotta
outward
be-
part is
yeah.
too large. We just put.
I don't know.
You just put your balls in there.
Maybe he was well endowed. Who knows?
True.
Who knows?
How deep in the trumpet can you get?
Ash Creek says that would be me. I wanted to be Jewish really badly. I even sang Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah at my school talent show in 6th grade. That's a very interesting thing
so
to want to
funny.
be. I mean, if you want, I mean, there are, I guess,
So funny.
people want to be a cat, people want to be a dog. If you want to be a horse,
Hey, as long as you don't hang out with the World War II guy, you should be fine. You should be good.
yeah, don't go to choir class. Okay, he's beating up the cancer patient.
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. Pencil snaps. Joshua, do you have something to tell me? I did not know that you were Jewish.
Oh my God.
I thought you were a goy.
I liked this one. JDNY says, what was the weird kid at your school like? Honey, that's this audience.
Also, yeah, we're all trying to tell stories about like, yeah, there was this weird kid, and it was like, yeah, I pretended to be Jewish. Like, no, yeah, that's our audience. That makes sense. That makes sense, actually. That's really funny. I used to lie about shit all the time for jokes. I mean, I still do that, but when I was in school, I'd eat something that I like knew had a certain ingredient in it.
Oh, yeah.
And like halfway through, I'd be like, "Wait, these don't have chili flakes, right?" And they're like, "No, they do." I'm like, I just like throw a big dramatic fit.
Is that
like
the
I
whole
was
peanut
dying.
butter thing?
Yeah, it's been a 20-year long bit.
20-year-long bit.
I've just been joking this whole time.
Yeah. Okay, there's some interesting lore I discovered in the comments.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this person, Verd Samuel, says, once in elementary school, some kid wrote the weird kid's last name on the bathroom walls in shit.
Oh.
They never found out who did it. Pretty funny looking back, right? So you have someone who's like trying to frame the weird kid by writing his name on a wall in feces.
Right.
Okay, someone else says we had a bad one where some kid wrote another kid's name on the bathroom walls using his own poop. I think he was trying to frame the other guy or something, but it was dumb and stinky way to go about it. Okay, that was this person named Thomas. Now, one other person says, I remember this happened to me in 3rd grade and I got suspended. And it happened again while I was gone with OSS and had another week of OSS when I was supposed to come back. I don't know who did it, but thank you for putting my name.
No way.
These are 3 different accounts.
All form the
All
story
of them form a story
from different vantage points.
of, someone, 2 people witnessed it, and then 1 person it happened to.
Were they replying to each other, or is this a separate?
So this one, Addison Brianna, was replying to, I believe, Verd, The first one. It was in response to him. But then this one was completely separate.
That's so funny. What the fuck? The poop gate.
So I don't know if y'all went to the same school, but yeah, there's a.
I will say too, I was not expecting this to be a girl situation. Addison is just shit in name.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
I don't know.
And we had a dragon kid in my junior high that he was like convinced he was a dragon, and he got in like a fight with somebody, and he yelled "Dragon Claw," and then just like scratched the kid's chest. Just like put his fingernails on his chest and just scratched him.
Fuck.
And he's like, "What's up?" Like, I just dragon clawed your ass, pussy.
This one was funny. Natalie says, a kid from my school got expelled for sticking his thumb in his booty hole during class. He was 17. And I went to a very prestigious private school.
yeah, his privates were not so prestigious after that. You know what I'm saying? That's so when he gets stuck. Like, how do you even get caught doing that? He's like, teacher.
Can't get it out.
I puckered too hard.
It's like those Chinese finger traps.
Yeah, it's just your asshole. That's what they used to call me in high school. Hey, you hanging out with Chinese finger trap? I'm like, stop. Just stop, guys.
I only did it once, dude. Like, leave me alone.
Don't surprise me next time.
Just clenches. My thumb is broken. That'd be some crazy skill if you could break your thumb by clenching
your own ass upon it.
Yeah, that'd be some. That's power you can't buy. Right.
What's
there.
your superpower? I'd rather not say.
You're gonna have to get a subpoena to find out that one.
Let's just hope the villain is defeated before I'm needed. I'll just leave it at that.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to see more. And let us know in the comments down below your weird kid experience in school, or maybe if you were the weird kid. That's another comment I saw too, because there was someone in the comment that was like, I don't think we had one. I think it might have been me. And then a comment like few like comments down was like, if you don't remember the weird kid, then it was you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because every school has one.
Oh, for sure.
At least one. So if you can't recall it, you've got bad news.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I remember going in school, there was tons of weird kids. You had like the really strange goth kids, you had the furries, you had the anime kids, or like the you know, quote unquote Magic the Gathering kind of kids or whatever, which, you know, I didn't hang out with any of those at all either. So it was like I was more a loner than a lot of the weird kids.
You gotta observe them.
Yeah, I would just sit at the lunch table and eat my lunch by myself, and then David would come by and eat my food.
Like,
my old drummer.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you liked it. And see you next one.